Here we're looking at a small horsepower pre-war engine. This is during the disassembly phase, and we've set up some of the pieces of it so that you can see the dirt and wear areas that are almost universal in one of these engines if it's never been restored. Here we have a slipper flywheel or harmonic balancer. This is a low inertia drive type. This has actually already been externally washed in the parts washer, but if we look inside, you start to see this is after removal of a lot of the crud. However, once the spring plate comes out, you can still see the remnants, and really this is nothing compared to what was in there. It was packed absolutely solid with combination of old oil, carbon, sludge, completely locked up tight and non-functional. If we look down into the sump, you can start to get an idea of the level of dirt, crud that's in here. Everything is just covered in absolutely thick, nasty sludge. It's said that Rolls-Royce makes the best engines in the world. Well, they also make the finest crud. Coming over here, we look at a typical cylinder block. This is off this engine. This shows the silting up and lime deposits and lime scale that is filling up in here. This is why these have to be fully detubed. New copper tubes have to be put in. Water passages like this that are bell mouth get machined and sleeved so that they make a good seal with the head gasket. This block appears to be pretty good. No cracks that we've found yet. It can be overbored or sleeved and put back to standard. If we look at the last area, the wheel case, this is the front of the engine. This is had some cleaning work thrown at it, but again, we're looking at just tremendous buildup of dirt, crud, sludge. And if we look at the condition of the bearings up in the wheel case, this one is one of the worst we've ever seen. This gives you an idea of the wear that's in the bearings. These should be an absolutely solid fit. And this is just tremendously worn in here. The good news is that in running or continued running, this probably just sort of hung in stasis, balanced by the other gears, and did not cause any significant damage to the gear train, but would have been just tremendously noisy and long-term not good for the engine at all. These things will keep running even when in appallingly bad condition. You really have to look deep, or at least take the bottom end off to do a proper diagnosis. And once you start to find this sort of thing, there's really no course but a complete rebuild.